Alright, we kept that first one super short, mainly because I want to try to keep these videos from going too terribly long, but also at the same time, my roommate came home and yeah, it was just super awkward just having the door open and talking about games, so whatever, it is what it is. But now we are back, we are looking at our characters right here, and we got some upgrades to drop on, and yep, definitely want to give Velotor as much love as possible. And pretty much throughout the early stages, we get common badges, we get uncommon badges. We want #1 priority to probably be Death from Above. It's going to get the most mileage for us in both campaign, I feel like, but also in the guild raids whenever we start doing those as well. We are going to be gated a little bit with experience, and funny enough, I've actually never not seen the lack of a button here for tomes, so that's pretty interesting. But keep going through. Told you already, Vindicta's going to be pretty clutch coming into this campaign, so we're definitely going to want to give her some love. And honestly, if I don't get anything better, Vindicta's going to be pretty good for guild raids too. We actually have somebody in my main guild, and they use Vindicta on a top 10 roster, and hits like an absolute truck. It is awesome to see the numbers he's able to put up with Vindicta, so yeah, definitely gonna give her some love, especially without having Yark, like I said. So collect those missions, and we have our first mission crate, so go ahead and open that up. Nice, getting some of those lovely rewards, and getting our Harkin World Claimer unlocked, so we can start doing Fall of Cadia hopefully eventually soon, and some more upgrades too. So like I said, priorities here, give you love, give you some love, and right back into the campaign. So should start getting energy here soon. Remember the first time I made an account, a second account, I had a metric load of energy to blow through, and got a whole bunch of Blackstone and everything else, so should not run out anytime soon. Cannot. Still Tacticus slow mode. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get our summon out. See, we don't have to worry about lightning victories or anything else like that at the moment, so just kind of chilling, smacking stuff around. Alright. So, pretty much, like I said, all of these missions you can just do mindlessly until you start really getting into the point where you hit the first wall. I think that definitely starts happening like chapter 3, maybe 4. That might be kind of where we're getting, alright, I gotta play a little smart, use my brain, like a percentage of it maybe. But we got some more missions done. We're starting to get our first orbs here. Those are going to be clutch. Getting Bellator, I believe. He's common. Yeah, he's common. So getting Bellator up to uncommon first is going to be nice. And also eventually getting Vindicta up there as well. This was something that I thought was really cool. I don't think that was for her unlock, but the new missions whenever you unlock a character and giving them some love has been super awesome. I think you're guaranteed to get 10 shards if you do an unlock with that character, so that, and also having missions to do is always nice. Gives you something to focus on. There's that energy I was talking about, some Blackstone, and requisition orders. Alright, requisition orders. I know the game will make me use this first one, and this one should be in sizes. I believe so. Oh, nope. Bellator shards. That's fine too. But never, ever just spend one requisition at a time. I know, you see shiny green, you want to click it, you want to spend it. Don't. Wait for the 10, have the patience, get a guaranteed character. Trust. Oh, we broke again. Alright, we're just going to reset this on stream real quick. We're fine. I think there's some sort of issue with me having it sorted by power, and it's not liking that. Potentially, maybe. Not entirely sure, so go ahead and reboot the game. I see what's going on here. Sometimes you just find weird bugs. We'll go ahead and report this in the Discord here soon. Maybe because I'm playing on BlueStack. That could do it too. You just never know. But give it the good old IT reboot and call it a day. Alright. Money, remote Bellator. So, already starting to move him in the right direction. Those 10 shards were pretty nice for him, so nothing else to do, just chilling. Guilds at 5. Power, or arena at 6. 1 slot at 4. Alright. Back into Indomitus. Alright. So, that's just said, tall grass, it's a way to mess people up. Once again, that's something that's going to be very important for later sections and campaigns and stuff. Also, fire and tall grass get along not at all, so that's something to keep in mind. But Certus, for example, is passive whenever we unlock it. Oh, there it is. Talking about fire. May spread, and it just did, so awesome. But whenever we do see Certus' passive come up, anytime he gets the amount of hits against him reduced, he also takes reduced damage as well. So, for example, Indomitus Elite 40, if some of the adversaries in there look at you wrong, your Varo, your Certus, they're just gonna drop like a pile of rocks. It's not a good time. Not a good time at all. So, alright, we got that. Another mission done. Get some Certus shards up in here. Sweet. And spend our upgrades. Like I said, we're going to be prioritizing Vindicta, but I do need to make sure that I keep Certus and Varo happy and healthy because I can't swap them out. Even if I wanted to. They are required for the Ultramarines campaign, so I just kind of have to ride that one out. And it's fine. They're not terrible characters at all. It's just, honestly, other characters do their jobs better. With the exception of kind of the AoE hit, that's pretty unparalleled. I don't know if there's another character in the game at the moment that hits 4 targets consecutively in a line like that. I know Azrael, he does 3 in a row. Athana does 3 in a row. But they have to be in a row in a straight shot. There's just 2. Athana's only hitting 2 of them. So, Varo, on the other hand, will hit all 4 if they are grouped up in any way, shape, or form. So, it's nice that each character has their own little niche. Certainly. I don't know, I haven't checked it in like the last 3 battles. I think it's after Chapter 1 that I'm going to be able to pick up the speed a little bit, so... Gotta level up on Certus, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him the upgrade for his Mortis round. I know we haven't been using it, but let's take a look at that right now. Should we use it? His base attack is 69. That just happened, I promise, it was not on purpose. His bolter hits once, so he is a one-hit kind of guy. His ability, 1x, 54 by 60, so you don't want to use his ability just for the straight damage. You are going to get more damage out of his auto attacks. The only time you will want to use it is if you want to push people back or if you haven't moved. Now, the reason is heavy weapon trait. Take a look at heavy weapon. If this unit does not move, it deals additional 25% damage. Heavy weapon trait is doubled. 50% extra damage. 50% of 69 is going to be roughly about 34. Actually, it is 34 and a half, right? So, it's going to be pretty decent. Whereas his normal attack would be a 17 plus that, so you're looking at about 86. Compared to this, honestly, yes, it's going to be 60, so it's going to be 90. A little bit better. But one big thing to take away from this is just because you have the ability available does not mean you should use it, right? It's not always going to be best case scenario. Perfect example, if I'm not mistaken, Varo is going to hit a target for 36, right? The initial target, and then it's going to hit the secondary target for the backlash, right? Which is up here in Psyker, 50% of that damage. So 36 to the primary, 18 to the secondary. Now let's take a look at Storm of Wrath, right, it's going to deal 36 to 43, so this one, in this case, is better than his base hit, right? And then it's going to lance out, so yeah, in that case, it is better to use it. But if I had no points put into this, and I take Varro all the way up to silver, right, then his ability is not going to be nearly as good as just a basic auto attack. So we got that complete. That's money. Let's go ahead and pick up this chest here. Sword of Shards, Nospecs, some more Imperial badges. That's beautiful. Go ahead and drop this on Varro. Increases damage. Money. So look, 39. Your abilities are completely independent of your gear, right? 39, that went up. This didn't. So, yeah, just really something to keep in mind here. Alright, let's go ahead and do the next campaign battle, get a little bit more gear, finish this up, and hopefully move into fastest mode. And we will be money. Alright, now the Necrons start to get annoying. If you don't overkill them, then they have a chance to come back and really make your day bad, so... also, look, here, if I attack here, 23, attack here, 39, attack here, 45. Elevation is important. You're going to hear me talk about that quite a bit. I do see a lot of people mess that up all the time. Also, another thing, too. We know there's a difference between my ranged attacks and my melee attacks. If I ranged attack him, 30. Melee attack, 16. Keep that in mind, people. It's crucial. But we are going to get in his face, use our ability. And he resurrected. Oh, that's fine. I was hoping I'd kill 2 of them with that one turn, but it is not meant to be. More than twice the damage needed to kill a unit. Overkilled. Got it. Alright, let's go and snap you 2. We don't have the passive for Bellator yet, so there's no point really trying to line up the summon with the Prime Bellator himself. So, alright. You enjoying your bone body? Yeah. He's such a good boy. Alright. Alright, another level for Varro. Money. Cool. Alright, well, I think that is putting us a little close. We'll go ahead and do some of these upgrades. Alright. I hate Varro's passive so much. I get what they want to do. If they could rework his passive and give him something cooler, he'd be such a great character in the game. He really would. Alright, so we can't do that yet. No experience level 3, I have no tomes to give him, so let's go ahead and do one more mission. Yeah, dialogue. You know, and I really did enjoy the story the first time around. I recommend enjoying it, soak it all up, really. Don't let me spoil it for you here. But, you know, especially with the new campaign that just came out for the Eldari, that was really interesting. Really setting up the stuff for the Thousand Suns, and you know, I'm fairly new to Warhammer in the grand scheme of things, so I'm just loving every second of it. Really am. So definitely keep an eye on it. Actually, give it a read. It takes like what, 5 seconds in the beginning of each battle. Not too much. The only thing that I do wish though is that in the mirror campaigns, there's no story. Well, then again, it wouldn't be too exciting because the Necrons really don't talk anyway. So, I guess that is a little unfortunate. So. Or they don't talk in this at least. Cool, we got another mission done. We got another campaign done. You know what, we're going to go ahead and give it one more. And the first offer comes in. Alright, I'm going to talk about this. If you want to spend money on this game, this is a fantastic purchase to do. And ultimately, there's 2 things that I will recommend that if you want to buy, go ahead and do it. It is the Daily Blackstone offer, and it is this character right here. $5, you get Commissary Arc. If you watch my main account, you watch my alt account, you'll know I love this character. He is the highest level character on both accounts. I actually got them from a wreck on my ult, so that was nice. But it's killing me knowing I won't have them for this. This and the Blackstone offer, if you want to spend money, are going to be some of your best bang for your buck. Now, I hear people ask all the time, is this game worth spending money on? Should I spend money on this game? Nobody can answer that except for you. Do you enjoy the game? Do you feel like spending money on this game is something that is worth it to you personally? And do you feel like the rewards that you would get from spending money to better enjoy the game are worth it? Then yes. But nobody can answer what you value. So, I hate to say it, I normally say there's no stupid questions, but you know what? That will be my stupid answer to that stupid question is lawyer answer, it depends, it is entirely up to the individual. But $5 for Commissar Yorick ain't a bad deal, but we are not doing it on this account. So, with that right there, we'll go ahead and chop this episode up, we'll grab these, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.